How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel for a Star Wars game news roundup video. It's been a while since we've done one of these. I think it's been like a month, maybe longer. But anyway, we're back at it again today, rounding up the latest in Star Wars game news, and there has been some stuff going on in the past week or so and in the past couple days. Now, if you are new to the channel, this news roundup series is where we pretty much round up the latest Star Wars game news, as you know. We cover everything from Battlefront 2 to Fallen Order, Squadrons, LEGO Star Wars, upcoming Lucasfilm and EA games, everything. So if you want to be kept up to date, which trust me, you're going to want to be as we head to the midpoint of 2021, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And it's also worth me mentioning that I have kickstarted my second channel once again. You'll be able to find it in the top right corner of this video. I do have a new channel trailer posted over there, so make sure you check that out. Lots of exciting stuff in the pipeline. Now anyway, Star Wars game news. What have we got for today? Well, we've got a lot of bad news, to be honest, so we're obviously gonna have to cover it. Some of it flat out sucks, some of it is a little bit speculatory, so we'll get into it as we go. Now, I want to start off with some leaks regarding EA Play Live this year. So we're going to get the speculatory stuff out of the way first, as it's the least credible news of the video, so, you know, best to get it out of the way nice and quick before we get into the cold, hard, factual stuff. So, leaks and rumors and all that jazz has been floating around like no tomorrow the past couple months for Star Wars games, and this isn't really anything related to that. This is more of the broader spectrum and specifically what to expect from EA Play Live in 2021. Now, for those of you who don't know what EA Play Live is for some reason, it's basically EA's version of E3 where they announce and showcase upcoming games. And they have this event every single year. And for the past 6 years, I believe, possibly longer, there has always been something there for Star Wars games, whether that be an announcement, a trailer, a first look, a gameplay reveal, etc. There is always something there for Star Wars games, even in the shit show that was 2020. So this was posted on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit. Now, this subreddit is known for having a mix of credible and very non-credible leaks and rumors and all of that, so take it with a grain of salt, obviously. Now, this didn't mention anything about Star Wars games at all, and that's the problem. Now, this post talks about a potential EA Play Live leak, including the date and what is to be showcased at the event. So it's rumored to take place on June 14th, which checks out, that's about when it normally would. But as you can see, there is nothing for Star Wars games here whatsoever. So I've had a lot of people email me, DM me on Twitter and Discord, and I want to set the record straight in this video of what I think of this because I'm just frankly sick of people asking me and panicking. So I think this could possibly be true. I just think there would be a fair few things missing if that was the case. There is no way that this is the full schedule of what we're going to see at EA Play. There would be more events here. Plus, I think there would be more focus on Battlefield 6 than this post suggests. I think people kind of underestimate how big of a deal that's going to be for EA Play and pretty much EA in general. And I mean, I just do not see in any plausible way that there is nothing here for Star Wars games. If there isn't, then, I mean, geez, dude, we're in trouble and EA are wasting what's in front of them, but I don't think that's the case. They couldn't be that crazy. There is without a doubt stuff missing from this if it is true for sure. So either it's a load of crap or like I said, it's just missing some events. I cannot see Star Wars being absent at EA Play this year. That's just not in the question, to be honest. Like, they don't even have to really reveal anything. They've just got to do like a sizzle reel or a new trailer like the EA Star Wars look ahead video they done a few years back. Or I mean, just a logo drop. A logo drop of, I don't know, Battlefront 3, for example, like that would send people into a frenzy. Just a freaking logo drop. Even if the game isn't in development yet, which I'm pretty sure it's not, if there are plans for it in the pipeline, a logo drop would be more than enough to send everyone crazy, hold everyone over, and come out of EA Play happy. So I still see no cause for panic here. Even if they aren't ready to showcase anything, there is no way they are going to ignore Star Wars at EA Play Live like this post suggests. It's too big of a deal. If it got the attention it deserved, it would rival their cash cow sport franchises. So for those wondering about this leak, there's your answer. It looks bad, but definitely don't give this one too much attention or worry. So I don't want to see any more emails or DMs about this. Alright, moving on, and as we are recapping Star Wars game news, we have to talk about the biggest news recently, and that was the announcement of another delay for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Yes, this is a few days old now, but I mean, it's a news roundup video, what did you expect? But anyway, TT Games did go and confirm a lot of people's fears, and yes, the game has been delayed again, and this time indefinitely, so God knows when this thing is coming out. Now, it is kind of hard to get mad about this. The game's first delay was pretty much expected and completely understandable given 2020 just, being 2020. And the new release date of spring 2021 seemed like it would come through, but the game received absolutely no marketing since the delay. It was just radio silence. So the second delay realistically comes as no surprise. Like, I personally am not that angry about this. I wasn't super hyped for this game anyway, but I know a lot of people are, and I don't want those people to have a Cyberpunk 2.0 in their hands just because they're pushing the game out. This game is supposed to be huge, and if they're taking the time to make sure everything is right, then, fair enough. I am a little bit surprised though, because from what I've seen, most game developers have adapted to COVID life and are working efficiently from home. Lots of games have been made from home for, some big development teams, and things have seemed to stay on track. So it's interesting that this game is taking as long as it is, considering a lot of other game developers seem to have adapted to COVID fairly well. It's kind of ridiculous to think though that this game should have been released twice by now, and we still haven't seen any gameplay for it. It's pretty wild, to be honest. So, LEGO Star Wars fans, you're gonna have to go play something else in the Star Wars game slump we're in right now, because your one and only savior is not coming for you. But moving on, and the final thing I want to address in this video was the release of Republic Commando on PS4 and Switch, as that's a pretty recent big event that we've gone through. Now, we covered this when it was announced like a month ago. Well, it was released the other day. I've tested it out for myself and the game seems to be running great, but it's just really, really hard. So for those of you who didn't know it came out, which I'm not going to lie, it's probably going to be a lot of people. I barely even knew it came out and I do this stuff for a living. So you can actually pick up Republic Commando on PS4 and Nintendo Switch. And I highly suggest you do, because it is one of the best Star Wars games of all time. And I mean, as Star Wars fans, we have legitimately nothing else to play right now as usual. So, I mean, you might as well enjoy this. So, that's the recap on the latest Star Wars game news. Not exactly ideal news. Trust me, I know it's pretty sad that I can make no news videos for a month and come back to have barely anything to cover. It's pretty sad, to be honest, especially considering most of the news isn't good. But regardless, be sure to let me know down in those comments what you're hoping to see the most at EA Play this year. Jedi Fallen Order sequel, a small scale game, or are you waiting for the ultimate goal, Battlefront 3? Let me know down in those comments. And guys, just a gentle reminder, make sure you check out the second channel. It's going to be in the top right corner of this video. Check out that channel trailer I've got over there. It's going to fill you in on what's going on with all of that. And I've got a lot of exciting stuff to come over there. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to this channel with notifications on, as I do have a couple videos in the pipeline that you're definitely not going to want to miss. But that's going to just about do it for me today. Be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed the video or found it somewhat informative, and I'll catch you all in the next one.